Hello and welcome to tutorial number 35 in the Microsoft Visual Basic .NET programming tutorials. And in this tutorial we're going to cover one of the most, well, I wouldn't say fundamental, but one of the most known parts of Visual Basic that we haven't gone over yet, which is arrays. Now, first of all, before I start this tutorial, I'd just like to say I haven't had any sleep last night. I had an all-nighter and it's 3 p.m. so please forgive me if I seem distracted or like I stutter or just like I did there, because I'm really tired right now. So it's pretty hard to make this tutorial, but I'm gonna make it anyway. So go ahead and create a new project and just call it using arrays. Okay, so what an array is it's like a variable but with multiple values. So let's say we have a variable cars, but let's say we have a string, cars, and let's say we want that to hold multiple car names. All we would do is declare that as an array, and then just say like cars 0 is this, cars 1 is this, etc. So for this we're going to use a simple message box application, and I know that I said I'll try and get away from message box applications, but I just want you to understand the concept of this first before you start using them. I don't want to confuse you with advanced applications before you even know what this is. So just change the text of this button to message array and double click it. Okay, so inside this sub we're going to first of all declare our array. Now we do this similar to declaring variables, which is we type dim, which for declare, and then we're going to need to give our array a name. So for this we're going to create an array that has TV shows. So we're going to say dim TV shows as a string. Now you'll see here that would be how you would declare just a normal string. Or to declare an array, you go back here to where the name of is, and then we'll add open bracket, and then we need to say how many items are going to be in this array. So for now we're just going to have 4 items and then end the bracket. Well, it will really be 5 items because we start at 0, but that's where it's going to go up to. So once we've declared TV shows as a string, we can now start giving each part of our array a value. So first of all, we always start at 0 in arrays. So we'll say TV shows and then in brackets 0 equals, and then we'll give this a value. So let's say we want TV show 0 to be South Park, and then next line we'll say TV shows 1 is equal to Family Guy, TV shows 2 is equal to American Dad, and TV shows 3 is equal to The Simpsons, and TV shows 4 is equal to Supernatural. Okay, so what we have here is an array, and we're saying, okay, it goes up to 4 in the parts of the array, and here we're just assigning each part of the array with a string value. So TV show 0 is South Park, 1 is Family Guy, etc. So now we have these, what can we do with them? Well, to use them, you'd use them just like you'd use a variable by typing, say, messagebox.show TV shows array number 0 is, and then we'll add TV shows 0. That's just going to message box the value of TV shows 0, which is South Park. So let's just debug this. Okay, so we've messaged the array, and it'll say TV shows array number 0 is South Park. So that's basically what an array is and how you would add items to an array and use an array. But now I'm going to show you how to loop through an array. Now, in a previous tutorial we covered the for loop, and that's exactly what we're going to use to loop through these arrays. So down here we're going to type for I equals 0, because we're starting at 0, to TV shows dot length, and it's going to find the length of TV shows minus 1. And the reason it's doing this is, whoops, what have I done wrong here? Oh, sorry, I need to add the next. Okay, so the reason it's a minus 1 is TV shows dot length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you'll notice because we start at 0 that it ends at 4. So if we were going, okay, for I equals 0 to TV shows dot length, that would go all the way up to 5, and we don't have a TV shows 5, so it would come up with an error. Okay, so what we're going to do for I equals 0 to TV shows dot length minus 1, we're going to message box dot show TV shows, and then in brackets I, because each time I will increment by 1. So first of all, it's 0, it's going to say TV shows 0, which is this one. Next time it's going to be incremented to 1, it's going to say TV shows 1, which is this one, and etc. It's going to go all the way until the end, and then it's going to just end it. So let's just debug this. And we'll start off with South Park, Family Guy, American Dad, Simpsons, and Supernatural. So that's how you loop through an array, and that's pretty much it for this tutorial. Now, arrays may seem pretty useless to you right now, but in further tutorials you'll really realize why they are really useful. It's like when you splitting stuff up and stuff. So just make sure you've learnt this. If you didn't understand it, go back over it. If you have any questions about arrays, then just leave a comment. If you have any suggestions or requests, also leave a comment, and please subscribe and rate the video. Thanks.